Hello guys, how you doing? It's Wooly and welcome back to the Hypermine modded server. And you go in there. Let's start with our customary recap of stuff I have done between episodes. And it's a fair old amount, which I apologise for. I've been kind of struggling to record. Partly because we've had a couple of server crashes in the right slap in the time when I can normally record, which is a thing. If you play on a modded server, you just got to accept that, especially if you've got as many beta mods as we have. Secondly, I've had a bit of a brush-in with the weather. Well, I say I've had a bit of a brush-in with the weather. The family wallet has had a bit of a close call with the weather. Some high winds ripped the garage roof off, or the roof off our garage, threw it up the garden, 20 foot up the garden, which was well, about 20 foot away from the garage and 20 foot up a hill. So yeah, the stress of dealing with the insurance companies, and they're going to approve the claim, blah 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 blah. Fortunately, they have approved the claim, so everything is happy again. Almost. We still need to pay 250 odd quid excess, and the fence that the garage roof landed on and destroyed is not covered. So yeah, it's going to be a tight Christmas for us, but still, a lot happier now we know we're not going to be like £3,000 out of pocket. So yeah, unfortunately, the attempts I've made at recording have turned out a little bit. You could tell there was something wrong with me. I didn't make for nice viewing, so unfortunately, you've missed a few things. So let's go over those quickly. I don't think there's too much in here. Yeah, just a few things. I made an ender chest, put another chest on the end of this default route pipe. Out here, so there's a thing over there that you're going to have to ignore for a few minutes. Our mob spawner. I made it bigger, as I said I was going to. It's one block bigger in all directions. I also put some not fancy, but lips on the inside. And this, if you remember, was because the ghasts weren't spawning. And I also rerouted everything so the spawners start at the bottom and go to the top. Now, the reason for this lip is because the grinders wouldn't reach the ghasts if they spawned up there. So it only gives them enough room to spawn at the bottom. And it works really, really well. Except, every so often, a ghast decides, I can see you. And then it starts shooting. Which is not fun because it destroys everything, blows big holes in the ground. It's been a major pain. So I've actually removed the ghast spawner, or the safari net that has the ghast in from that bottom spawner. Yeah. I have lots of spawners now. I have, so I had ghast, I've got enderman. Oh, still got those two vanilla spawners in the top there. Keep putting them in every so often. I don't really need them anymore for reasons we'll come to. So ghast, enderman, blaze, cows. Don't think there's anything in there. Don't think there's anything in there. And bats. I caught a bat. I caught a bat. Woo hoo hoo. Ha ha ha. So the first ever bat I saw on the server, safari balled it, and now claws are not a problem. I might sell them to people. And also chickens, because I need them to get the feathers to make rock feathers for wingsuits. Speaking of which, I now have light armor, which is force armor with a battery. Not convinced about it. Runs out of power very, very quickly. There is a better version of this using an advanced battery, and I guess I'm going to have to get on and make one of those because I'm constantly charging this. Far more often than I have to re-infuse non-light armor with force to repair it. So, oh well, it's a thing. So yes, mob juice. I has it. I now have a dynamic tank from Mechanism, and I have lots of mob juice. This is an expanded control panel to accommodate the increased number of spawners. I think there's one too many lever now because I took one out. But yeah, in order to get mob juice, I thought what I would do is breed pigs. So I set up this system with an MFR breeder, calling for carrots. Yep. And so that breeds these guys up. Then there's a chronotyper, which shoves the babies into this pen, and another chronotyper that shoves the adults into here, and there's an MFR grinder behind Mr. Piggy, who's going to die, under there, to grind the pigs and get their mob juice and their bacon, their pork, which I've been macerating or force grinding into bacon and cooking into cooked bacon, and it is now in my baconator, which keeps me fed without me worrying about it. So that's awesome. And I also have some sewers here, and if we go down here, they are feeding this composter, which is making compost and sending it over into the greenhouse, where I've got a little fertilizer in the corner here, to supplement these lily pads of fertility to make the carrots grow faster. And it all works really well, except it doesn't produce anything like the amount of mob juice I thought it would. In fact, barely any. So yeah, complete sucky fail on that. But it does give me bacon, which is awesome. I've been wanting bacon since I found out it was in the game. So I needed a different way of making mob juice. Now, in the past, what you would have done is you would have put a slime in here, and set it to, you'd bag yourself a large slime, set the spawner to produce exact copies, so it always produced large slimes, and then what would happen is, the grinders would kill the slime and it would split, and they would get some mob juice. Then the medium ones would get killed and split, and it would get some more mob juice, and then the tiny slimes would be killed off, and you'd get yet more mob juice. It was brilliant. It would produce far more mob juice than it took to spawn in the initial slime. It's been nerfed, completely nerfed. Absolutely, yeah, it just kills the big slime, and that's it. No splitting or anything. So I decided to make a thing. Haha, the slime factory. So what this does is, let's run you through it. So we've got an auto spawner in here, with a large slime in a safari ball, and that's being fed power, and also mob juice, using the same method that we used over on that one, a supplier pipe filling a tank, which then goes through fluid ducts into the auto spawner, because these suppliers won't interface with the auto spawners properly, unfortunately, and some redneck cable just to turn it on and off simply with a lever. And then what happens is the slimes spawn, they come along here. Now the big ones, whoa, hello, oh bloody wasps every time. Dear me. The big ones get their heads dipped into this lava, and then they split into medium ones. The medium ones get caught up behind the iron bar on this area that has no conveyors, so they're able to hop up and down. They also then, because they're hopping up and down, they dip their head in the lava, die and split, and then the little ones flood through here, and we get hundreds and hundreds of tiny slimes for these grinders to grind up. And again, same as the other setup, we've got fluid extractor pipes, and that's accepting both the fluid and the liquid, and then we're powering it underneath with some more gold cable, and it is all good. Let's have a look. Spawn. Come on. There we go. So big guy in the lava, die and split. They will hop and up and down, die and split, and then we get all of these guys. So we get, I don't know what the ratio from a big slime to small slimes is, but it's got to be something like 16 times as much mob juice as you would than you put in, and thus lots of mob essence. Awesome, which means we can then go like this, and we have mobs. All the mobs in the world. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So yeah, that's what I've been doing, and it's taken a while. There's been a few little issues to overcome. One that I've still not really figured out, and that is if we go down here. Oh, it's happening actually. Let's quickly fix it. You have to keep updating these pipes for them to interface with the dynamic tank, which is a pain in the nuts, but there you go. So yeah, I need to figure something. Maybe I can just put some redstone clocks under there, and that might fix the issue. I don't know, but they are things that have been done, and they are good things. So what are we going to do today? What we are going to do is set up some proper storage. And open chest. Oh dear. Okay, sorry about that. We're back. Okay, so with our now abundant mob spawning capability, I have made myself a deep storage unit, which is awesome. And what we're going to do, we're going to be all of our bulk blocks are going to be stored in these. So let's lay some out. Now they don't really need to be accessed. Okay, we're back again. The server is a little bit poorly, I think, but we will struggle on. So yeah, let's set down these deep storage units. In this area we laid out, well, we put the border on last episode. I've put this floor down from chisel. I do love chisel. So yeah, let's see. Where's the middle block? That is the middle block. So what we do is we're just going to go, we'll do that. Maybe that leaves 3 on that side and a gap of 3 on that side. Awesome. Right, so oh, here we go. Right. Oh, what? And unevenness. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I take 1 off each side, that would be, so 1 off there will take us to there. One. Tell you what, we'll do that, and we'll have 39. So. And I can easily expand this at a later point. Easily. So there we go. So there's the heart of the storage. So let's get these hooked up. So I've not even got enough of these. Right, I'm going to show you a few of them, and then yeah, we'll have to come back. Now, one thing I didn't mention over here, but it's kind of important to over there. I've got this pipe going up the side, and after I rerouted this one to come up through the floor, and I realised I'm hiding all these pipes under roads and stuff, and part of the reason I'm using logistics pipes is I miss the view of items whizzing through pipe networks. So I think what we are going to do is we will bring our pipes from the under road system in somewhere around there, and then I think what we will do is we will find a nice middle spot in this building, maybe somewhere around here. Bingo. And we will bring our pipe up here like this. Hello. Come on. Oh dear. Oh. That's weird. There we go. Right, let's just fly. So bring a pipe up here. And then this way. Whoop. Not like that. And then back down the back of this thing. So, and out of magic. Oh dear me. Failing with the placement. There we go. So I'll tidy that up in a bit. So what we're going to do, we're going to take these, where did I put them? There we go. Mark II logistics chassis. And we're going to pop these all along here. Oh, server, really? Oh, there we go. Thank you. All the way along here. And yeah, so I'm a few short. I'll just do these top two rows for the moment. And what we're going to do in each of these, we're going to be placing a provider module dump like that. Okay. And you can configure this and stuff like that. All I'm going to do is tell it to leave the last stack so it never empties these things. Yeah, one item per type actually. That's what I want. One item per type. So I'll configure them to do that. And then we're going to pop one of these guys in. Now what this does, a polymorphic item sync module, instead of using like this item sync module is like a basics logistic pipe. And you can put an item in its interface and it says that's what I want. What a polymorphic does is it will find out what is in the attached inventory. So for example, dirt, and that is enough for this thing to now say I want dirt. So that's really clever because I don't have to go and configure all of those properly. I just put the polymorphic in, so it saves a bit of work, and if I ever want to move these, then that's going to be a big help. Though why I'd want to move them, I do not know. So I need 3 more of these Mark II chassis pipes, and to come on, fix this guy up like that. And I think this one is probably going to end up being a junction, so let's replace him with a logistics pipe. I need to hook this up to some pipes out here. So I will get on with that part and start loading stuff into these deep storage units, and I will come back to you. Okay, so I need quite a few more than these. I've got items up to here, and yeah, I'm gonna need to make a few more of these and a few more modules and chassis to go on the back. But enough of that for the moment. One thing I do need to do is basically, let's see, I pick you. This is a chassis pipe with an extractor Mark III. And then I need to update it, which I can do with that. And you should extract. Why you no extract? Oh, there we go. Should be that. No? That's interesting. Why does that not? Should work. Hello. Come to me. Come to me. Thank you. What the hell? I think that was lightning. Nothing blew up. Right, okay. Let's put this here. There we go, and try that again, shall we? Yeah, you'll do. Right, well that does not explain why okay. Well, I don't know what to do about that. Well, I do know what to do about that. I don't know what to do specifically about that. Where did that... There it goes. There is another way of getting barreled items into the system. If we put it there... Hello, face me. Right. Obsidian pipe. That'll do the trick. Little bit of a pain. I don't want to overload the pipes, because you can blow pipes up if you put too much into them. Although I suspect logistics pipes, it's quite a lot that it takes. So we should start seeing things coming through, because I'm fairly certain those guys are set up. Here we go. Look at this. Whee! And up. Beautiful. And it will route itself over to there. Beautiful, excellent. So yeah, I'd need to get stuff in to the system, but other things. So obviously we can't have a deep storage unit for every single type of item. We're going to have another form of storage, and we're going to use gold chests. Probably not all of these for the moment. Yeah, let's take it up to there for the moment. And we're going to use... Now, I'm not quite sure why I've got Mark III chassis. Actually, I want Mark II chassis. No point in wasting stuff. Fortunately, Mark IIs are pretty easy to make, so I'll just do that quickly now. There we go. And let's hop over here. So what we're going to do for these is we're going to use, again, we're going to have a provider module. And this one can be on default. And then we're going to use mod-based item syncing. Oh, yeah. So what this does is it basically it sorts based upon the mod, as the name would suggest. So I'm going to just pop a few in here, and then if we hit this and I say, well, for example, there you go, logistics pipes main as the mod type. So any logistics pipe stuff will get routed to here if it's not got a specific call. Again, Buildcraft transport. Now, I actually probably want to put Buildcraft transport in with logistics pipe main, like that. So all our pipes and stuff will go to the same place. So I can maybe grab let's just drop off some of this. I can maybe grab, why have I got a turtle in my inventory? Oh, come back to me. So this should come up as chisel, yes. So I can add that, and all chisel blocks will go into there. Awesome. Again, we need to hook this up, and let's do that in the same way from over the top to be over the top. Bad pun. And you will want to be basic logistics pipe there. And bop bop. Come on. Yes. Boom. So now they all go green, and I can out of battery again. I can hop up here and let's see, let's grab, well, I need to charge this kit up, but if we quickly grab some chisel blocks from somewhere. Chisel block, where are you, chisel block? There we go. And chuck those in there, then they will get sorted and we'll find them over in that chest. And then, so next we're going to tie up, the last thing we're going to do today, I think, to make this system pretty much badass. Okay, so I'll come back to you in a moment. Okay, so we're at 29 minutes, so let's wrap this episode up nice and quickly just to show you those slabs made it and a few other things. Putting Darkcraft in here, Industrial Craft, I've not done the rest. It doesn't really matter what goes where though, to be honest, because of what we're about to do. So let's replace this gold pipe here with a logistics pipe. And we've got 2 ender chests and 2 ender pouches that correspond to those ender chests, like so. And we're going to take a chassis Mark II pipe and we're going to put it on the back of the orange one, and we're going to put a provider module and also a quick sort module. And the quick sort module is awesome. If there is a place for it to go, for an item to go, it will extract the item and put it into the system. So if I do this, there is a place for stone to go, so it's gone, and it's gone off into the system. And in fact, I'm actually going to swap these round for a moment. Let's see. Right, no, I'll leave it like that. I can manually sort it later. Okay, so on the back of the other one, so yeah, if I want to put stuff into the system, I can do this, boom, and if there's a place for it to go, I don't think I've put anywhere for rotten flesh yet, it will go there. So now we're going to put that there, and we're going to grab one of these guys. Where'd he go? Where did he go? Where did he go? There is a pipe somewhere. A pipe I want to use. Have I put it somewhere? Just a minute. Let me go find it. Of course. It went into the... I must have chucked it in the system by accident. And went into where it should have gone. It was the last place I looked. Obviously, it's always the last place you look. Anyway, remote order a pipe. Okay, so now we grab one of these guys. We can right click it, connect it to pipe. Awesome. So now I want 64 rubber. I check my blue pouch, and there you go. Well, there's 32 rubber and 64 rubber. So I can now grab that, and if I don't want it, bung it in there, and off it goes. And you know what the really nice thing about this is? Sweetie. Oh, does it not work interdimensionally? Oh, I could have swore it worked interdimensionally. Huh. Or was that lag? Could have been lag. Whoa. I would have thought it would give me a message if it couldn't do it. Huh. I could have swore that this would work interdimensionally. Huh. So... oh well, not quite as cheaty as I thought. I do believe it will work, though, from anywhere. So let's... oh, that's open for 35 seconds now. Let's hop over here. Well out of range of any other system I can think of. Home is 300 meters away. No. This has changed since I last looked into it then. There must have been an update that's put a range limit on this. Let's see how far it works. $175 meters. Okay, I can live with that. It's not unlimited, but anyway, that is all we have time for today. So we have sorting online, phone buzzing. Sorting is online, kind of. I need to, get more chests in, make more deep storage units, and all of that jazz. But yeah, we can do stuff, and should have made one of these really. But request logistics pipe Mark II. I can make one of those. I need an assembly table. This does not have a gear-based alternative. So I guess we need to do an assembly table next episode. A new building. I also need to put some walls around this. Items in pipes, items in pipes, watch them flow. Oh, cool. So anyway, yes, thank you for watching, and until next time, guys, take care of yourselves. Bye bye.